Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pim. I'm a 13-year-old homeschooler who do these YouTube videos for fun. And today I'm going to review my autumn bucket list to you guys. As you know, I'm a homeschooler, which means I definitely have a lot more time to doing something else other than studying and sitting in the classroom for 8 hours every single day. Today I'm going to review all the things I'm going to be doing and my plans to having the ultimate Gilmore Girls autumn. As you can see me in this little sweater. Obviously this is very Rory Gilmore inspired, and the little hair clips as well. So yes, this is my little Gilmore Girls guide to autumn perhaps. I have no idea. This is just a little plan that I've come up because fall is just like my favorite season of all time. Like I love fall so much. But unfortunately I actually live in Thailand, which means it's barely even a thing here, and we don't have red and beautiful gorgeous autumn leaves in September or anything. Though we actually do love Halloween, but it's not as big of a deal as you think Christmas is. So yeah. Alright, now let's not waste any time and get started. And the first thing I'm about to show you is just like one of the biggest parts of my personality, which is books. And I'm gonna review all the things I'm gonna be reading for this fall. And a little note here is that I have a little vacation in late November, so like the transition moment from autumn to winter. So this is gonna be a very Evermore-ish thing for me. Alright, now the first book I want to talk about is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is the fourth Hunger Game book that was just newly released in 2020, and we got the movie late last year. And I've already read the book. As you can see, a lot of tabs are happening here, but I have just finished reading the three Hunger Games trilogy. I have not read the book, mind you. I have not read the book until like a few months back. And yeah, now that I've read the books, I'm gonna read this and see the amount of Easter eggs and amount of details I probably missed my first time reading this, because when I was reading this last year I only had watched the movies and watched the Ballad and Songbirds and Snakes movie. So yeah. Alright, now my second book that I really hope I actually get to read is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I just like love the aesthetics of the book already, and I have watched the movie. I have tried watching the show, and I was trying to find the 1994 version to watch, but I couldn't find it, so yeah. But I really want to read this book, and I actually have been reading it for a while, but like I switch books every few seconds of my life. So yeah, when I was trying to read this, I was also reading Percy Jackson, and I was also reading Daisy Jones and the Six, and yeah, everything just kind of switched up, and I have never gotten a time to finish this. And one thing that actually like annoys me about classics though, it's the fact that the letters are like so close to each other. You can see this, like the letters are super close to each other, and it just the letters are quite smaller compared to like modern books we have nowadays. Now this is better than the movies by Lynn Painter. You can see how bigger, you can see like how the letters are bigger. That's my little annoying thing about a lot of classics. That's why I can't read them. It's too small. It's too small. It took me a long time to get through that, I guess, and I don't exactly have the best vision, so yeah, that's the thing. But I do hope I get to read Little Women this fall, because I'm just saying, like I already love the whole deal of it. I know what actually would probably happen in the book, but like I just need to read this as a reader's point of view so I can do a comparison to the movies and hopefully the show. So yeah. Now the next book I hope I get to read this fall is As Good as Dead, of course, by Holly Jackson. This is the third book in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy, and I just got this like a few days back. Like you can still see I have not got the plastic wraps off of this book yet. I could not wait to read this because I love the first two so much, and the second book is painful. I actually had been spoiled by like the context of this book already. I know exactly what's gonna happen in this book, but still I need to read this because I need to experience the pain by myself, and then I'll get to sympathize with a lot of fans of this book on TikTok, because I've already seen people who were just like crying over the whole plot of this book. So yeah, this will be an interesting read, and I just really hope to read this because I already know that the first two books is already just like have the biggest fall vibes. Like even before I was reading the first two books, I saw so many informations of it on TikTok, and people were talking about how it just resembles the song Nobody No Crime by Taylor Swift so much. So when I got it, I read it, and then I totally get it. But I also see people saying that this book, this third book, is more fitting to Nobody No Crime than the first book. So hopefully I get to truly live in that moment. Like I just need to experience that. So I got this immediately the moment I saw it. So yes. And I just already showed you this, but this is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, and I have to tell you, if there's one thing I hate about modern books, it's the fact that all the covers are like this. Like the fonts, the color, the cartoon. But I do know that people love this, and I just need to read this by myself, because I also see people fan casting Lola Tung as the main character of this book. So I'm just like very happy to try and read this because I love Lola Tung so much, and yes, I love this. I also see people talking about Charlie Bushnell just like have the potential to be the male lead of this book if it was made into a movie or TV show, and honestly, I would love to see that. So I have to read this first. So I am just like questioning if I should read this now or if I should just like wait for summer to start again, because I don't know, I feel like this is such a summer book and I'm reading this in fall. It doesn't feel right, but yeah. Nothing is more fall than this book anyway, right? Like what are we even saying? Like this is Evermore by Taylor Swift, right? Now to my next topic, I'm obviously going to be talking about music. So as you have seen my second video, I had a video of me just like making a playlist vlog, and I had so many Gracie Abrams and Taylor Swift songs because I was making a comfort playlist. So like everything was very soft and chilly, so it was Evermore and Folklore and TTPD too, I think, and it was also This Is What It Feels Like and Minor by Gracie Abrams. And now that we have The Secret of Us and TTPD is so incredibly autumn. Like it has so much autumn vibes. That's the news for, of course, Evermore. So I definitely will tell you that I have not made my playlist yet, but I guarantee you I definitely have so much Taylor songs in it. But now I'm just going to talk about the songs that will be in my playlist that I'll probably be making in a week or two or anything, because I love making playlists, especially when it's based on vibes of seasons and such. I had a summer playlist like earlier this year, and that was like really cool too. There was a lot of songs from the Lover album, which is something I don't do at all. Like I'm not saying that I hate Lover, I'm just saying that it's not my usual mood. That's just like how I feel. I did a ranking on Taylor's album and Lover was last. And that was painful, believe me. That was putting any album of Taylor to like the last bottom of your list is painful. I don't recommend trying to do that. Alright, now going back to the songs that will be in my playlist, like there's no debate about it. It has to be on my playlist for this autumn is Safe and Sound by Taylor Swift. I love the Hunger Games, so Safe and Sound will definitely be on the playlist. Taylor's version, of course. And by saying that, of course, Can't Catch Me Now by Olivia Rodrigo is obviously gonna be on the playlist because I love my Hunger Game vibe so much. I just love the aesthetics of these two songs. That just kind of gives the vibes of lullabies and such. And speaking of which, I probably gonna have the song Lucy Gray that Rachel Zegler sings in the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes movie for sure. Like I think I'd have the soundtracks of the movie in my playlist as well because I love doing that. Now of course, like I said, the Gilmore Girls vibes, right? I will absolutely have the song Fading to You by Maisie Starr on my playlist, and just like I actually have heard that song quite a long time before I even watched Gilmore Girls, so having that on playlist is just not new because I've been hearing it like years and years. I think I probably like dig up a lot of old songs from like the 2000s or something to get with, and I think I put a lot of Twilight soundtracks there as well. I think Turning Page is probably gonna be there, and I mean, we have to have Rosalind on the playlist. Now, another artist that I will not fail to mention from this day forward is Paris Paloma. She's just like a really incredible songwriter. Her lyrics are just like impeccable. Her storytelling is just so amazing, and her vocals is really just something else. Like, it's so amazing. And she had released an album in August, like I think late August, and I listened to the whole album already and I love it. So I think a lot of Paris songs is gonna be there. One thing for sure, I think Escape Pod is gonna be there with Knitting Song, because I just love that song. I think it's so incredibly soft. And I think maybe Hunter would be there. I think I could do like a mix of Hunter with a lot of the Hunger Games soundtracks like I talked about, because I feel like the vibes work together so perfectly. I mean, like I love Paris' songs so much, and I think that her vibes are just like so similar to the aesthetics vibes of the Hunger Games in general. So I think I would put these songs together. And I don't know, if I make like the full playlist, I might share it on the YouTube here with you guys, because most of my playlists are private or like unlisted, so I could send it to people, to my friends, to my family, or anything. So yes. Alright, now to my last topic. Let's talk fashion. I just have to remind you, I live in Thailand, which means I can definitely not wear like these sweaters outside. Like, I know a lot of people who, you know, do all these fall bucket lists and do like have their amazing fall posts on TikTok, bunch of autumn aesthetics on Pinterest or anything. Like, I think most people who do that live in Europe. Like, most of them are probably in New England or in Edinburgh or something, that they make all these beautiful aesthetic posts for me to see. But as someone who lives in Thailand, which is in Southeast Asia, I do not get the liberty to wear a giant chunky sweater outside, because I'd be melting. There's one thing I've been trying to do for a really long time, this like whole year, is that I need to get new shoes. And because of Olivia Rodrigo Guts tour, I actually got new boots, and I think that would just like be my newest fashion bit of my life, like, because I don't ever try and follow every single trend in the world, but the boots are just a need for me at this point, because my shoes are just like falling apart. Like, I've been wearing the same shoes for like 4 years or something. So that's one new autumn fashion bit for me. Black boots, that's my way to go for this one. So and just like I said again, I cannot wear sweaters outside because it's too hot, but I'm very lucky to get a chance to actually have a vacation, have a little holiday in late November, like I said in earlier this video, and I think during that time will be my only time ever wearing any fall related outfits or any winter outfit aesthetics you see on Pinterest. I think that will be my moment. Like, I just know that would be the only time I get to do these things, because I actually did that last year and I think it worked out pretty well. I had this sweater there too, and little black mini skirt, the full Lorelai Gilmore aesthetics for sure. Yeah, I also had the red top she wore in like earlier in season 1, and I think I pulled that one off pretty well, though I got to wear it like 5 seconds and then it's gone. I mean, I blinked and it's done. I think this time around I'm gonna have to wear that during some other time instead of when you're going back home and seeing literally no one. Now, my last note on fashion. As I said before, we do still have October to go, and I have not decided on my Halloween costume this year. I think I'm gonna make a Halloween vlog, but I have no idea who am I even dressing up as. And I have a lot of visions. So I think if you've seen my videos before, you know that I have like gold highlights, just like on two sides here. It's like a little highlight, just like 2 sides of my face. And I got rid of that because I wanted to go back fully in my like natural hair, because I need that for Halloween. And now that Halloween is in a month, I have no idea who am I actually gonna be. Like, but I think having black hair is easier than having black hair with gold highlights when you do Halloween costumes and such. I was a werewolf last year, so I just like did like 3 red strips on my face that just screams Remus Lupin, because that was the person I thought of when I was trying to do my costume. And for 2022 I did Wanda Maximoff on her Age of Ultron look, because I had the red leather jacket and I thought that was perfect for Wanda. Yeah. And then 2021 was my biggest Halloween costume yet. I did a full Maleficent outfit, and that was like so incredibly awesome. I mean, like the dress fits me perfectly. I had horns and I had canes and everything. I just didn't know how to do my makeup at the time, so the look was a bit off. So now for my costume this year, my first thought when I was thinking about black hair was Lady Loki from the comics, obviously. So I just like had it on the first thought in my mind, because I've been developing a lot of interest within time traveling and multiverses. That totally came straight from Marvel, because 3 years ago I was the biggest fan of Marvel you could ever see. She looks so cool, and she had black lipstick. So I would love to do a Lady Loki cosplay and give myself permission to wear black lipstick, because I never ever do that. I've never done that in my entire life. So if I actually get to do Lady Loki for this Halloween costume, I would have to buy black lipstick, and I'd get a little cardigan reference. Now on to my second choice. My second choice was, just even more surprising, Bellatrix Lestrange. No, because I need to do something just like more scarier than the werewolf I did last year, because that was not it. I just keep thinking about, you know, black hair, and I have been thinking about, you know, curling my hair a lot because of the Guts tour and everything. I was thinking about doing a lot of curls and such, and my dad has been obsessed with trying to steal my hair to do a lot of different hairstyles and hair textures on me and such. So Bellatrix Lestrange sounds like a good way to do this. Like, I mean, she has the most curly hair ever, and Helena Bonham Carter is just like super amazing in that role. She looks awesome, and I would love to try and do a Bellatrix cosplay, especially because I get to do a lot of contour in my face as well. As you can see, I'm a teenage girl. I do not have sharp features or anything, so I get to do a lot of contours and makeup on my face for this one time. It'll be a good challenging moment, and I also get to like draw a little dark mark on my left arm. Now for my last choice, when I was scrolling down Pinterest thinking about ideas, one idea that really pops up in my head was Wednesday Addams. I mean, she's super famous. We all know and love her, and Jenna Ortega portrays her in the new show. It's just so amazing, and I just feel like doing that. I just feel like doing a little Wednesday parody. I could get my brother to do the thing hand, and then I take a photo and get it on Instagram. So yeah, and I would just love to put on a fake bangs once again, or I don't even have to actually do bangs, because there are versions of Wednesday Addams who does not have bangs. But if I'm being honest, I want to try doing Jenna's costume in the Wednesday show the most, because I just feel like that's so much more fun for me, because I get to do a lot of makeup as well. I know in a cartoon or something she was talking about how her makeup was actually her grandmother's ashes or something, and that was really funny too. So yeah, but I think it would be more fun for me if I do Jenna's look in the Wednesday show, because I know she had like a soft lipstick on that's like very kind of like a berry color-ish, and it's pretty dark. It's still very gothic, and yeah, I would just love to be doing that. Alright guys, this is the end of my video. I feel like it is so fast. I don't know if I talk too fast or if I'm just hurting or something, but it's like it's 5 currently where I'm recording, and I want to make sure this video gets done before sunset so the lighting doesn't get too weird around here. So yeah, I'm sorry if the video is too fast. I have no idea. But yes, this is the end of this video, everyone. If you like this type of video, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for a lot more videos coming along, because as a 13-year-old homeschooler, there is nothing better I can do with my time than recording my days and talking about a lot of fangirling stuff. So yes, stay tuned for more videos, you guys.